Welcome back to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show. So we were radio presenters. We had our own radio show, believe it or not. Did that for a year. Then we got sacked. We didn't know what to do. We had no money coming in. So what did? We took off on holiday for the weekend, went to Mallorca, got very drunk and thought, you know what? We're going to start a podcast and see what happens.
We are now sponsored by Twycross Zoo, ZooRedbrik Estate Agents and the Summer Beach Club Meadowhall. We're also in collaboration with East Midlands Airport. This is the first time I've seen you since Barcelona.
I am back. Hola. I am back from Barcelona.
You had a lovely time.
Such a nice time.
Still not going to say who you were with. Your companion.
No, that is for season
top
12.
Secret.
Yes.
It is top secret.
It really is top secret, and there's a reason. We're excited to reveal this on season 12.
I had a conversation with Becky this morning that I cannot wait to reprise.
Repeat.
Next week. Because
which
it was
which
wild.
One was it? Which one?
The phone. The phone.
Oh, the phone.
Yeah, the phone.
Okay.
And also, when I first saw Becky this morning, I thought, Christ, she looks pale.
I think Laura thought that I hadn't actually been to Barcelona.
You look ill, babe. I've never seen you look so pale. You've been away for 5 days.
Do you know what it is, right? And this is ridiculous, but it's kind of how I roll. So I don't like to go on holiday and be pale. I just can't bear it. Don't feel myself. So I always have to put on a fake tan before going away. So I apply on the fake tan. I'm lovely and brown first day on my holiday, and then I get progressively paler as the holiday goes on because the sun ain't penetrating because I've got fake tan on. And then the fake tan starts to come off. The more sun lotion you put on, it starts to come off.
Yeah.
So by the last day of the holiday, I am pale.
I'm going to use this vision I have in front of me as a lesson for me next week. So I am now not going to put fake tan on.
Are you not?
I'm going to go on holiday and I'm going to naturally bronze. If I don't come back from my holiday looking browner than I went, there's something wrong. I mean, obviously there is the whole thing about skin damage and as you get older, all of this stuff, but a bit of vitamin D for a couple hours a day.
Oh, babes, I got my vitamin D. I got my vitamin D, but do you know what? I actually don't like to get my face in the sun.
No, I won't have my face in the sun.
Yeah, this is something I don't do because it ages you, doesn't it?
You can't beat a nice, lovely, naturally tan body, which you never seem to have.
Listen, if I could get a nice, it takes me a while to tan, right?
Oh, does it?
And I haven't really got the patience for that either. So I think this is just the way it's going to be.
To lie down and read a book and drink rosé in the sun. I just don't. If I'm not brown within 5 minutes, it's not a holiday.
Oh, God. Please. Yeah, no, this is just me, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So I'm looking very
Well, you're
pale
looking healthy,
guys.
babe.
Yeah, I'm basically ghost-like, guys. Laura's never seen me whiter.
Now, also, there's a little rasp to your laugh. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Now, this is bad. And I'm concerned about this because I can hear you sound like Rylan Clark on Radio 2.
Do I sound like I've been smoking 40 a day?
Yeah, you do.
Do you think this is the cigars?
This is
I've
no
been smoking
good.
I quite like it. I think I sound quite sexy.
No,
I think
you
sound
like you smoke.
Yeah. Well, I listen. I don't smoke, guys, and kids don't smoke because it's bad. And I've never smoked in my life, right? But something got me in Barcelona. Don't know what it was, and I do like the odd cheeky cigar on a holiday, on a night out, right? Just picture the scene. You're on a rooftop bar in Barcelona. The sun's just going down. It's golden hour, okay? You can hear some nice music in the background. You've got a nice drink on the go. You just light up a nice fat
That's disgusting.
cigar.
No one does that.
And you just have a little puff on it.
I've been on holiday with you. You've never had a cigar.
Mate, before I knew you,
which was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I used to have cigars with another friend of mine on nights out.
Who is this companion?
But here we go.
She's got one in her bag.
I'm rightfully in my bag.
It's disgusting.
I've got a cigar.
It's
massive.
massive.
Do you not like the smell of a cigar?
I hate cigars.
Oh my God, the smell
Your
does something
teeth are going to go brown. Your teeth are going to go brown. You're going to get a raspy, horrible laugh. You've gone to Barcelona and you've come back a pale, cigar-smelling, impatient, unhealthy person. You are 40 this year. You need to pull yourself together.
Mate, listen, I'm not going to be smoking cigars every night. Okay? I'm not going to be there.
She says with one in her handbag.
You'll watch me drive off in the pod today. Yeah, you'll just see me drive out the car park, window down, cigar out. No, listen, it's a holiday thing, okay? Right. It's a holiday thing.
So why don't you give me that cigar and I'll hang on to that?
Absolutely not. No, because I need that just in case. Just in case the urge takes me. So we were meant to be doing something tonight, weren't we?
Yes.
But actually, our plans, unfortunately, have had to change. But it was going to be exciting. I think we can talk about what we were going to do, because we're going to be doing it, hopefully, next week for season 12.
Yeah.
So our day oneers, the hardcore ferals, the fans that have been with us from season 1, who've listened to all of the pods, they will remember an episode called The Badger. If you haven't heard this episode, you need to go back to season 1 and you need to listen to the episode called The Badger.
I mean, this is on you, basically. I ain't fussed about this. I'm doing this.
See, I've wanted to do this since season 1.
I drove past it yesterday and I was like,
did you?
I can't walk in there.
So if you don't know what The Badger is, this is... actually, we got told off, didn't we? In season 1, we got a message, someone going, don't you slag off her business.
Yeah, hospitality business as well. We're not slagging it off.
We're just giving our opinion, and we might be wrong, but it's a pub, right? And I've driven past it. It's not too far from you, is it? It's
literally 2
minutes.
minutes.
And I remember driving past, and I just remember thinking, what goes on in The Badger? It just looks a bit of a rough pub.
Not a lot. I don't think a lot goes on in there.
Mate, no, I think exactly the opposite. I think there is a lot that goes on in The Badger. I think there's going to be all sorts of dodgy deals that go on in The Badger. I think business will be done in The Badger. I think they'll be selling all sorts, like meat and things, I mean, in The Badger. You know, like some pubs, they have like meat raffles and things.
I can't cope.
I think that's going to be going on in The Badger.
Do you think they sell scampi fries and pork scratchings?
I think they sell worse than that.
God.
There's this thing, there's a rough pub that I want to take you to, actually, that's near where I live back home.
What is wrong with you?
Mate, it's
take your cigar?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Absolutely. No, you have to smoke fags in there. You can't smoke cigars in there. You'd have to have a fag. And I don't smoke fags. There's something, listen, I like a nice bar. I love going and sitting at a really nice bar with really nice cocktails, but sometimes I get the devil in me, and sometimes I want to go to a rough pub and just see what goes on. So this rough pub back home, right, that my brothers love to go in, and I've
seen that pub. I've seen the inside of it.
This is probably rougher than the Badger. Right. Okay, there's some right characters in there. They do a thing in there called Ploughman's in a Bag. Yeah. Well, I've never seen this in any other pub. So it's basically, you get one little cracker, you get some...
just one?
Just one. So you don't get much. One bit of like spreadable cheese, like dairy or something, and 2 pickled onions in a bag.
Well, that's it?
That is it. Yeah. But I think the Badger might do something like that.
How much is it? 99p?
It's pretty cheap, like 150 or something.
150
but I tell you what, but after you've had a couple of drinks, you're desperate for a Ploughman's in a Bag.
Oh my God.
Desperado. But I think the Badger will do things like that. But anyway, we're not going to the Badger tonight.
No.
We're going to go next week.
Are we going to say who's coming with us? I'm going to keep that surprise. No,
Should we keep it a surprise?
Yeah.
Somebody is coming to the Badger with us.
Yeah. Are we going to actually record something there?
Yes, but I think we go incognito. I think we go a little bit undercover. I think we might get mugged in there. If we go in with our banner and our mics. God.
Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah. Okay.
We might need to dress down a little bit,
just
I think,
for half
as well.
an hour, though. I ain't staying there all night. I'm popping in.
We're going for a quick shandy, quick Ploughman's in a Bag, and off out of there, okay?
Right, fine.
The Badger.
Okay, we on our what's going on in the world? I've forgotten what we're doing.
No, you need to talk about your dream, because
is that not our mate?
Is hilarious.
Oh no, it's not. Mate. Okay, so you know when I don't dream a lot, my dreams usually come to me when I wake up at like 4:30, 5, and then I go back to sleep again until like 6:30. That's when I dream a lot, and that's what happened this morning.
That, guys, is Laura's dream time.
Yeah, well, I don't. I never really dream. Do you?
I dream a lot. Yeah, I have very vivid dreams.
So anyway, this morning I did have a vivid dream. And it was, you were in it.
Oh, good.
Adam from Twycross Zoo was in it.
Of course he was.
And Joanne was in it.
Well, what a foursome.
Now, you know when it's so annoying, I hate it when people go, oh, let me tell you about my dream, because it's so boring. I hate
Do you know what,
hearing about
it. To the other person, it's a bit like, this is pointless.
Yeah, you're like, I was in a house, but it wasn't a house.
Yeah.
I'm in a river, but it wasn't a river. Yeah. And you're like, oh, this is such a stupid dream.
But to you, when you wake up, it is so real. You feel like you've lived through it, don't you?
2 dreams that I can always remember. One, I was swimming with a giraffe, but we were on a road and it was baby oil that we were swimming in.
Hang on, what?
This road was full up to the curb in baby oil. It was very shallow, but for some reason, me and a giraffe were swimming like mermaids through it.
That is nuts.
Yeah, and I had that dream like decades ago, but I always remember it. I also had a dream that I had full-on intercourse with Justin Timberlake. And when I woke up, I nearly cried. I was like, no, I didn't want to wake up. I literally woke up, I was like, no, it's not real.
Did it go the whole hog?
It was full on.
Was it?
Yeah, with Justin Timberlake.
Exciting.
It was great. So there was the 2 dreams I can remember. Anyway, so basically, me, you and Adam were trying to escape something. I don't know what it was, but we were in a rush. Trying to escape something. There was a lot of like sliding down muddy hills. And I don't know what we were escaping, but it was definitely me, you and Adam.
Adam's going to think we're nuts.
And then, well, of course he does. And then we were in this house. It was a very like busy kitchen. There were wooden like kitchen stalls, and you were sat there, and you got a phone call, and you're like, "Oh, hiya. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh no, yeah, well we understand." And I was like, "Oh no, this is a really bad." I remember feeling like, "Oh no, who is it?" And you're like, "Okay, yeah, okay, bye." You just hung up the phone, and then me and Adam were like, "Who was that?" And you went, "Oh, it was Joanne."
Of course it was.
Oh, right. And then kind of carried on chatting. Then you turned round and you looked and you went, "So I'm going to Ireland with Joanne." And I remember being like really confused. I remember in my dream being like, "What?" And Adam just looked at me. I looked at Adam. And I just looked back at you and I was like, I actually don't think that's a really good idea. I don't think you should go to Ireland with Joanne. And you're like, "No, well, he's asked me." And I was like, "You can't go to Ireland with Joanne." But we were in the midst of escaping something.
Right.
And even Adam agreed with me. Adam was like, you cannot go to Ireland with Joanne. And you're like, "Oh, right, yeah, no, okay, I won't go."
Why was I going to Ireland with Joanne?
I have no idea. Why was Joanne ringing you? What were you disappointed about?
Yeah, so many questions.
I don't know. All I know was at some point in that phone call, he'd asked you to go to Ireland with him.
Well, mate.
And then I woke up.
Listen, I am actually going to Ireland with Joanne. I didn't know how to tell you. He's invited me.
Is it my sixth sense? Yeah.
No, there's no going to Ireland with Joanne.
No.
What a funny old dream.
Talking of Joanne, which we don't do a lot, we had a funny call with him last week.
Oh my God, this was it Friday morning when we were on our way to see Zara to have our bits lasered.
Yes.
We did it on the way. The signal wasn't very good, so it kept kind of going in and out, and he kept freezing on the screen, didn't he? And then we kept freezing.
Well, first of all, he rang us, and he just rang us, and we were like, we don't know. We need a FaceTime.
Oh, so yeah, that was so funny. He goes, "Is a voice call okay, or would you like a FaceTime?" We were like, together, FaceTime, FaceTime.
I want a FaceTime.
So he hung up and then FaceTimed us back, didn't he?
So he said, "Oh, where are you two off to?" And we went, "Oh, you don't want to know." And he went, "I do want to know." So we told him, and then he went, "I actually don't need to know."
Well, as we started talking, he's like, "Yep, that's enough. I've had enough. Thank you. Yep, you go and enjoy being lasered." Anyway, on to business. Let's get professional, girls. Let's talk about the relationship between you and East Midlands Airport.
Yeah, we've had a great idea, haven't we? Trying to think of the idea we had. You know, like we go to East Midlands Airport, and in departures we do something, in arrivals we do something. We have had, and I actually think we should do it around Christmas.
Who was it? Somebody helped us with that idea. There was somebody else involved in that idea.
It was the meeting we'd had the night before, and we were talking about, So
yes,
we have got, it's such a good idea. I feel like, love this.
You know, our videos from East Mids where we kind of do pranks and funny things where we held up the signs and everything. People enjoy those. The ferals enjoy them. So this is going to be of a similar ilk. But it's very funny.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
I've told a few people, they're like, "That's such a good idea."
Yeah, let's do it.
So that's coming. But anyway, that was the dream with Joanne and Adam.
Lovely.
End.
Well, here's to more dreams with those two.
Okay, no.
What's going on in the world, love?
Okay, well, you've been away. I've been knee deep in At Home with the Furies.
Now, we talked about this last week because I'd seen the first episode and I was into it, but then obviously I went away, so I haven't finished it. You're knee deep.
Episode 8, there's 9 in total.
Is
so
there
I've
9?
Nearly finished. Yeah.
Cripes, what are you thinking?
Crikey. I mean, he has got he's bipolar, he's got ADHD, he gets depressed. But they don't hold anything back. It's no holes barred. Is that what it is?
No holds barred.
No holds barred. I thought it was holes.
No, mate, that's something completely different.
Oh my God.
Imagine going around
I've been saying that all my life.
There's no holes barred here. No holes are barred. Every hole's open. Every hole is ready.
I have been saying no holes barred all my life. It's no holds barred. Stop it.
No holds barred.
Stop it.
I am. You want me dieting myself? I'm just going to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's definitely no holds barred.
Are you sure?
No holds. No holds
Oh, I
barred.
thought it was no holes barred.
Actually, no, you're right. It's no holds barred.
Is it?
Yeah, you're right. You've been saying the right thing. You carry on saying that.
Shut
love.
up. You're winding me
No,
up
you,
now.
You say that.
No holds barred.
Oh
Christ.
my God.
Oh yeah, it's no holds barred. I bet they're like, what are you talking about? Anyway,
Furies.
Yeah. She's got the patience of a saint.
He's
I'm
a lot
worried
to live
now.
with, isn't it? Yeah. Stop using these sayings.
Yeah.
He's a lot to live with. I really like him though. I think he's a really likeable character. And I like how he's very honest about stuff. So I remember listening, I think I talked about this on a previous pod. He did a really good podcast with, what's that pod called?
Symbolic. No.
No, it's the other one, the performance, the high performance podcast,
Okay,
which
right.
is really, really good. He was talking for about an hour and a half on there about his struggles with mental health. And he goes into massive detail and talks very honestly about mental stuff that he has done. And honestly, it made me really like him because
Yeah.
he's this hard guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he's very honest about his struggles, which I think
Yeah.
is a really good thing.
There's one episode where you do watch it and you're like, oh, mate, that's not nice. Yeah, there's one where you might think differently.
Oh, who is it to? Who's he doing something to?
He's just being not very nice.
Oh, okay.
But then she kind of explained. Yeah, I mean, listen, that it's fascinating, but they show quite a bit where you're like, Christ.
Have you seen that they keep losing their little son? Is he Adonis? Is he called?
So you've
Or
got
something?
Venezuela, Adonis, Tutti, who is Tyson, but they call him Tutti. Venezuela, Adonis, Tutti. I can't remember, but there's
a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
Have we seen any
love
more of
their
Molly
kids.
May in it as well?
Yeah, not a lot though. And actually, I thought I'd want to watch more of them, but you don't really, because when they come on, you're a little bit like,
Meh.
yeah. It's God, it's fascinating. They are loaded.
I might. Well, I haven't got Lil back until tomorrow,
Oh.
so I might binge
Yeah.
it tonight.
They're loaded.
Can't
Mate,
wait.
he just spends money like, well, he doesn't, and he doesn't. But she's got a lot of Chanel handbags, put it that way. Good on her.
Mate, have you remembered what our mate is
Yes.
today? Oh, good, yeah. So this is something we teased a couple of weeks ago on the pod, and it's something we're really excited about. And we thought we're going to reveal it
We
today.
teased it quite badly though, didn't we?
Do you know what we did actually? We sort of mentioned it and then we forgot about it, didn't we?
again? Should I press the button? Make it obvious?
Yeah, go on, why not?
Are we going to use this music this year?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So
I like
if you've
it.
listened from last Christmas, you'll recognise this music.
Yeah, because we change. I mean, everyone loves our don't they? But at Christmas time through December, we change it up and we go all in with
We go
Christmas.
like this, don't we?
We go like
Which
this.
we love. So talking of Christmas, which by the way is not that far away. Oh,
You sound like Nessa then from Gavin and Stacey.
Right. Let's have words, shall we, with The Range and Home Bargains.
Oh, they haven't got their Christmas stuff out already, have they?
Mate, aisles of it.
Oh, God, too soon.
Aisles of it.
Too,
What the hell?
Too soon. Yeah, no.
Anyway, previous to, what was last month, was it? We got a little email pinged in our inbox, which we weren't expecting.
It might have even, no, do you know what? I think it was before then.
Expecting.
You're right today.
hell?
No, I think this was like a good few months ago. And this was like organised this year, wasn't it? I think it means that they really wanted us. That's what I think it means.
Well, we did get one a couple of months ago, just kind of like, oh, hiya, would you be interested in doing this? And we were like, Christ, I did not expect it this year. I didn't. Last year, I think we were like, oh my God.
But we definitely didn't think it was going to happen this year.
I thought last year was the last
final
time we
year.
would do it, which is why I kind of like, I really enjoyed the moment. I remember I love doing that. It gives me joy. And I remember thinking, yeah, we've done it. We did it better last year than we did the year before.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah, well, our outfits were banging. Like I just thought, and you were in a better place because obviously the year before wasn't great for you, was it?
Yes, very true. No, it was great fun last year.
Yeah.
But you're right. We thought it was like the final time.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, it's not. It's
final time.
In fact, this is our third year.
We've done this 3 years in a row. What the actual hell?
Yeah. Do you think they might have made a mistake? Do you think they actually don't want to book
Listen,
us?
we're booked and done.
It's confirmed.
I'm going to charge them if they cancel us.
Yeah, guys, we are booked and confirmed to switch on the Chesterfield Christmas lights again. Yes! We are so excited.
Yes. Oh my God, it's so fun.
Yeah. Christmas.
Snowman. Christmas tree.
Santa. Elves. Elf boy.
Oh my God, should we get him on stage? Should we just...
mate! Shall we?
Let's get him dressed up as an elf. Let's message him and be like,
he doesn't need to dress up. He looks like an elf in everyday life.
Well, listen, he'll be busy now anyway. He might not have time.
I tell you what, why don't we do a thing, right? So if enough people message us, DM us on Insta saying, get Elf Boy in Chesterfield for the Christmas light switch on, we will get him on stage. He could carry us both on stage like he carried me up those steps. Oh, mate, this could be so good.
I cannot wait for this year. Also, they've kind of emailed... It's not top secret, is it?
No.
Is this top secret?
Which
no.
bit?
Well, they've asked us if we can do a Christmas sing-along this year.
No, it's not top secret. It's fine.
Do you think?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, we're going to do a sing-along.
Well, we're going to have a planning meeting, aren't we? A Christmas planning meeting at some point this week or next week or week after. Or week after that, when we get right into it.
Seems a bit early to be planning Christmas. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you got right into it then, mate. Put a jingle on. You're all over it.
I do love it.
Or maybe we could get a little bit of help from the ferals as well. Like if there's anything they think we should do on stage. And actually outfit help as well.
Yeah.
Because we always go with a little bit of a theme, don't we?
I remember last year I had like these lovely gold glittery trousers. But I didn't know whether to wear a white blazer or a black blazer. So I'd phoned Kieran and Jordan like an hour before. I was like, which one? And they're like, go with that one. But this year we're going to have, well, a little bit of an after party.
Yes.
So you may be there.
This is exciting.
Do we know who's doing Panto in Chesterfield? Who's going to be the special guest? Because last year
it was Cindy Beale, wasn't it? Do you remember we stalked her last year? We actually thought we were going to become best mates with her. We followed her on Instagram and we started messaging her, didn't we?
Yes.
That was so funny.
Should I just try and find out who we're going to meet? Oh, God, who would you like it to be?
Who would I like it to be?
What about Duncan from Blue?
I'd take anyone from Blue, actually.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. It's Aladdin.
Right. Who's in it?
Oh.
Know anyone?
I think we might. Hang on. Stop it.
Who? Who is it?
Wait, hang on. Let me just double check.
You got the right Panto, yeah?
No, hang on. No, that's Cardiff. Damn it. It was Gareth Gates. Oh, my God. I can't find out who it is.
Hang on, we can find out. Has it been announced yet?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, it gets announced like
Chesterfield Panto.
Aladdin.
So
pantomime.
Aladdin.
Let's have a look who it is. Who
you're
is
right,
it?
It is Aladdin.
Okay, so The Chase, Anne Hegarty.
Oh yeah, okay.
CBBS Nigel Clark.
Who's he at the back? He looks. I recognise him, the one in the like big hat. Why haven't they got the list of bloody people?
Tony Rudd, Darren Clulow, Smith.
I think Anne Hegarty from The Chase is the big name there, isn't
I tell you what, though, is very impressive. Guess who's the voice of the genie?
Who?
This is cool. Brian Blessed.
Oh.
Do you know what? Chesterfield Panto is always cracking. It's always a great pantomime. It's not the biggest.
I don't recognise him, actually.
But it is a really, really good pantomime. Mate, we're going to meet Anne Hegarty. That's good.
Yeah.
I can.
I don't mind her. She seems a nice woman. Do you know what? We should do the story of when I was in Panto, but like next week.
Yes, that is funny.
And who I met and how that came out, because that's quite a funny story as well.
That is funny. But there we go, guys. We're switching on the Christmas lights in Chesterfield.
Yeah, we're excited. So yeah, if you want to see us do anything on stage, DM us.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to come along, DM us.
I think we should get the little ferals there, their own little private VIP area. That's what I'm thinking.
Let's do it.